Welcome to the Kelly Compound, folks. We're going to get started. This is the intro. So this is our weekly update. I got some stuff written down, and I'm sure there's something that we forgot. Anyway, we got the Chevelle back.
Chevelle's back.
We discussed that in depth last week, didn't we?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
We talked about it at least.
It's back. It's fine. We found a little leak in a brake line, so replaced that line because we used stainless lines, which are the bane of my existence.
Matt hates stainless
If
lines.
you are building a car, just don't do it. It's not worth the hassle. Stainless is hard, it's brittle, it cracks, it doesn't properly mesh into the fittings that you have to for the other brakes. I just don't like using them. They're a constant problem. I like the little bit softer line. It doesn't corrode. It's perfectly fine. You could run it on pretty much anything and you're never going to have a problem, and they don't leak.
Are you done? It polishes really nice.
It doesn't matter to me. I don't care. I don't care if the brake lines are polished.
I do.
That's fine. You can put it on your car.
I will.
I'm very happy for you. Found that problem. Tommy put some couple of brake lines on and a fitting on the back. Remade the rear brake lines because they again, same problems with the stainless. They leaked.
Yeah.
We realized there's still a problem with the Hydro Boost, right?
Yeah, we're trying to get the pressure and volume right from the little...
Son of a beep. That's the air compressor, in case anybody's wondering what that noise is.
Yep.
We're going to take the Chevelle out for a ride. And the battery's dead. So Tommy's over there in the trunk somewhere. Oh, there he is. Oh, almost got him. He's hooking it up. You all set? Okay, let's see what happens. All right, it's my car. It is my car. That's not going to do it. The battery's dead. What do you do about that? Do you have a jump pack? Well, maybe you get a jump pack for yourself. Okay, hold on, I got to try it. I don't think we're taking this car anywhere. Oh, he's coming around the front, folks. He wants to get this thing running so we can go for a ride. Well, now he's looking for a spot to put the ground. Trying it. Hey! See, this is what's good about having Tommy around.
A lot of things like that around here.
Back to what we were talking about. So we've been having a Hydro Boost, right?
So Hydro Boost, I'm trying to get the pressure and the flow right from the power steering pump.
Right.
Because we have an aluminum KRC, like dirt track, basically, power steering pump that came in the serpentine setup kit.
Yeah.
And we're not sure it's right for the Hydro Boost and the steering. So we've been playing with that.
So the brakes work well. We've made plenty of marks in my driveway stomping on the brakes, and all four of them lock up.
Oh yeah, it stops.
But the pedal feels really weird. Sometimes it's really hard. Other times it goes down to the floor. Sometimes when you turn the steering while you're hitting the brakes, it's better. We read up on this and realized that it seems like the pressure might be slightly low. No, volume.
The flow might be, volume.
Yeah, the volume might be
low.
slightly low. The pressure might be slightly high. So we're going
to change the valve that adjusts the volume next,
Right.
or first.
which I thought was this fancy thing.
Nah.
It's just this cheap aluminum
just a
fitting they
fitting with
make
a
that
hole
has
in
a
it.
hole in the center of it.
Yeah. which I wish I kind of knew because I would have just drilled the other one.
Yeah, I would have been done with that.
But the pressure relief valves for those pump are discontinued for the one I wanted.
Yeah, great.
So we're playing that game.
Yeah. We'll get into that next week, and we'll see what we can get.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be actually nice here next week. Puxatawny Phil was right this year. We got some extra days of winter.
Yeah.
I'm not happy about it. It's like 30 degrees today here.
Yeah,
and
it's
I
cold. It's
don't-
windy.
And
It's been
windy.
real windy.
And I don't like it at all because it makes it not fun to take convertibles out.
Yep.
But next week, it's going to be like in the 60s. So it'll be fun to take the Chevelle somewhere.
Yeah.
That'd be really nice. Moving on to the Belair. It's finally getting fuel injected.
Yeah.
I think we've told the story, sort of.
Basically, we're reversing the big brain move that the people on the TV show made to put a carburetor on it and take the fuel injection off.
Here's the carburetor.
Here's the carburetor.
Yeah, it's just time. I was sort of struggling getting this thing to run right with the carburetor. I know that I could get it, but then, the temperatures change and it gets hot and all the different things that's a carburetor, and it's just not what I wanted anyway.
Yeah. Plus, the more computers, the better.
Sure.
I like computers in cars.
All right.
But now ECM's going to control the fan. It's going to probably control the TCC if I can get that figured out. Not worried about it.
Indy, is that exciting?
It's going to control the engine.
Yeah.
We won't control the timing yet because Matt cheaped out a little bit, but it'll it'll do it later.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, Tommy, what are we doing today?
Tune in the 53 Belair.
We're tuning the 1953 Belair with a laptop?
Laptop and guy in the passenger
With
seat.
a laptop and a guy in the passenger seat? That's what we're doing?
Yeah. Well,
Wait, you're telling me that we're tuning this old car, this
You want to see
thing,
something crazy?
this thing,
Nope.
with a laptop?
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Wow,
Untuned, it runs better than your carburetor that was tuned.
that is shocking.
Yeah.
How does that happen?
His technology is the way. Computers.
All right, we're going to give this a shot.
Yeah. Let's do it.
We're also going to find some stereo speakers for the car, make something that fits up in the dash. It's got this very cool spot in the dash where the old stereo goes, and I have a retro radio for it that's in there. And above that, the factory radio had these like two, they were like tiny speakers.
They're like 4.5,
Yeah.
they're like 4. Something
and
really
they had this
small.
thing, and it comes right through the grate, the chrome in the dash. So we're gonna make something up that fits there, so we can have an actual stereo in there.
There's a lot of room behind the dash for speakers.
Yeah, a
We
lot
just got to make mounts for them.
yeah,
So, shouldn't be hard.
yeah. Right now I'm rocking a Bluetooth speaker in there.
It doesn't sound bad. It's
Magnetic
just-
one. I just stick it under the
The problem
dash
with that
there.
is there's nowhere to charge it in the car.
Correct.
Yeah.
Right. And so every time I get in the car, it's dead, and then I can't use it. So next week we should have that thing squared away. We got the parts from Tanks Inc. to do the electric tank, electric pump in the tank, and we got the Holley Terminator X kit that is pretty much all on there.
Yeah, that's all wired basically.
Right.
All I got to do is run new fuel lines because they used rubber hose and like steel brake line or steel fuel line, which is all right for a carburetor application, but not what we're doing.
Right.
We got the fuel pressure regulator to mount it. I even got a fuel pressure sensor for it, so we can really dial in the data.
Very
I
exciting.
know, I'm excited.
Super
I love
exciting.
data.
Okay.
It's gonna make it run better.
On to the wagon.
Matt doesn't Matt's scared of computers.
I owned a data center for what? You don't even know what.
And now you're scared of them.
Listen,
That's why you let them put the
you
carburetor
can't even
on it.
imagine what I was doing 17 years ago with that. You had no. Oh, somebody's calling me.
I was in school.
So on the wagon, we got the drive shaft balanced by Hartman Drive Shaft up in Reading, Pennsylvania. He put a bunch of weight on it. So, and he serviced the, what's that got, like the splines?
It's got a slip yoke in it?
Slip yoke splines in there?
Yeah, he said it would roll loose and needed to be greased, and so he took it apart and serviced it.
Okay.
All right, got the same drive shaft, but he added some weight. So that's what we're gonna drive now. It also has my name on it.
Let's hope that it smooths out the car,
Yeah.
because if
Either-
it does,
We're in. If
Now
not,
we're in.
it's one less thing that it is.
now that means the only thing left is you have to figure out the air conditioning.
Yeah, that one I have to. Well, see, I've been waiting on that because if we have to move the engine angle-wise, I'll have to cut the subframe to get the AC compressor brackets to fit, the ones I want to use. So that's the only issue is the AC brackets now are super flimsy, and a good like wide open throttle pull that just tosses the belt,
Yeah.
which happens a lot.
Okay. We also, well, I should say I upgraded the subwoofer in that car. I guess that little powered subwoofer thing we put in there is
Lasted about 3 days.
yeah, that thing
Yeah.
is a piece of crap. So I got a bigger subwoofer.
Yeah.
So that'll be a little boom boom. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Especially in that car. So we'll get that.
That'll sound good.
Get that in there.
Yeah.
Whatever. We also had my buddy Mike Stenger come over and look at our cans this week. Nice cans.
They weren't worth anything.
Put a few things out here for the fun of it. We got the giant oiler and the tiny oiler. We have nothing here of any real consequence. They're all like, $5, maybe $10 cans. There's a couple of items that are like
Yeah.
$40 items.
There's stuff that's like neat. Like I think the STP is cool, and like the Marvel Mystery Oil is cool.
That the handle for the gas pump,
Yeah, the brass handle
that's
from the
worth
1920s.
that's worth a few bucks.
Yeah.
And Mike didn't get to look in the stuff in the trailer, but it's not necessarily his thing anyway.
Yeah.
So that's fine. I didn't expect there to be kind of like a mystery $10,000 can in there or something, but it's just nice to know
Checks
what we
yeah,
did
works
have.
to get checked out.
And we didn't, when we do get rid of this stuff, we don't, give it away for $5 and we gave away a $500 can or something.
I'm mostly just going to use the chemicals. There's no reason not to.
This the 50s and 60s chemicals?
It's oil.
It's the best stuff there is.
It's got real dinosaurs in it.
All right. We got the torque converter for T's C10 project, which means we have everything for that swap now.
We have everything that we knew we would need.
Fair enough.
Matt's speaker collection. Matt's can collection. The Circle D converter. I already stole all the stickers out of.
Yo,
Listen, whoever opens it gets them.
that's not how this works.
This is exactly how this works. I got the cozy and the pen too.
It's messed up, man. So maybe next week
I think probably.
we bring it over?
Yeah, we get this out of here, knock out the Chevelle real quick, and then we got room.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that won't be a longer or like a hard swap.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be terrible.
run over
We'll
there
figure
with
out
the
what
trailer.
day and we'll just go get it with the trailer.
Yeah.
That's going to be a tough one because I'm kind of busy next week right
I
now
mean, I can always go grab it too.
because it's going to be really nice. So I'm
Matt's gonna be golfing
I'm
all
gonna go
week,
out
and
play some
then
golf.
on Friday he's gonna be like, "All right, so what did we do?"
Okay,
and I'm like,
here we
"Well, I mean,
go."
what did Tom do?"
I mean, it's not that I wouldn't have been doing things. It's just I wouldn't be doing anything here.
Yeah.
I still have things to do. I'm still active.
Yeah, but this is the Kelly Compounds channel, not the whatever Matt does during the week channel.
Well, I think that's really what the Kelly compound encompasses. I mean, that's
Well-
what it is.
Well, did you bring it golfing with you and film Matt?
No, nobody wants to see that.
Well, then
Nobody wants to
nobody
film
wants
my
to hear
golf
about
game.
it either. No.
Probably. You're probably right. I don't know. Maybe some of our subscribers,
Us four. No.
or maybe some of them are golfers also.
Yeah.
This now it's making noise. There it is. You guys hear the chair? Okay. And last but not least, there was a really nice day last week, and I got my Trans Am out. I have this '99 Trans Am, and I've been rocking this thing with the plugs into the lighter and picks up the radio frequency and broadcasts over that with your Bluetooth so that you can have music in the car.
Yeah.
And it's just wildly unsatisfactory at this point. It was fine when I was going to sell the car and whatever, but I love driving it, so now I'm going to keep it at least for a while.
Yeah. Well, now it runs right.
Yeah, it runs right. It runs good. It's a great car. Where are you going?
It's Matt's Trans Am.
Talking about in here. Oh. There we go.
Here's this radio adapter. that he was complaining about.
I mean, it works fine, but it's not great. It gives you music. I wouldn't say it's fantastic. So I went overboard and I bought an entire stereo swap for the car. Head unit, front and rear speakers, subwoofer, amp. Figure, why not, right?
So at some point, I'll be doing a bunch of audio work.
Lots of audio work coming up. Yeah, you got Trans Am. You got to put the head unit in the Cougar.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that because that whole dash is going to crumple in my hands when I take it apart.
No, I'll show you how to take that apart. You don't have to get into all that.
Okay, cool.
And stereo in the Belair,
And then
the subwoofer
V5.
in the Wagon. Yep. I think that's it, right?
Yeah, I already did the Corvette.
Yeah, Corvette's done. Okay. Indy and I didn't finish the gym.
Yeah, there's still half of it in the back of his truck.
She was very busy with midterms this week, getting that education. Somebody has to get it around here. So we'll finish it this weekend. Can clean it all up in there and organize it and stuff, and then just build that other piece. And then gym.
Nice.
Yeah, right? No updates on my GTO.
Now we'll have to go visit him soon.
Yeah, it's time to make a visit.
Yeah. We should do that after this video. We'll take the 55.
I wonder if he is a subscriber.
You think he knows how to use a computer?
Yeah, sure. He's always telling me that he's on YouTube looking things up.
Oh, that's true.
I wonder if he's a subscriber. Can we
Eugene,
check?
we're coming for you.
All right. Eugene, if you're a subscriber and you're watching this,
Get the car done.
that's all I got for this week. You got anything else?
No.
You know what? I got one more thing.
Okay.
These are homemade caramels covered in chocolate. Right here. That Tommy's wife, Rachel, made from scratch. And he brought some over to me, and these things are banging. Like, I don't need this because, Chunker's here. So, I just wanted to say these are magnificent.
They are pretty
and I'm looking forward to just anything else that you're bringing over. That sounds fun.
I'm excited.
I'm excited too.
Yeah.
Because I get little bags of stuff that come over and I get to eat it.
Just little snack bags.
When he brings stuff, but when I make sugary sweet stuff, you're like, stop making this.
Because I get a little bag of them from his house. Right? I get a taste of one. And I'm like, oh, that was great. That was great. You make a tray of them. And then it's like, and then I'm like, oh, and then it's like 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, and I'm like,
Well, that's why I have to bring some to Matt.
Because this is what happens. I look at him, and then I say, you know what? You earned it. You deserve it.
It's a sweet treat.
You did.
Yeah.
Why should
Yeah.
you? Why shouldn't you? And then the next thing you know, I can't fit in my pants.
See, but then that's not my fault. That's
Yeah.
But
Sounds
but
like a
you're
self-control issue.
but you're an accomplice. Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I mean, there's very little self-control. I think we've proven that with many things. It's not just me eating all these caramels. I mean,
They are good though.
hello. Have you looked around?
Yeah. Yeah. There's just more stuff coming every week.
Every
I'm trying to catch up so hard. There's 2 engine swaps. Now there's 4 cars to put speakers into. I'm just trying to catch up, and then all Matt does is golf.
You mean you want me putting stereos in these things?
I mean, it would help.
I could put it in that. I could put that subwoofer in, maybe. Then I got to run a power wire and stuff. Ugh, you don't want
Matt's
any of that
afraid
to
of
happen.
wires.
No, I just know whatever I do, you're gonna be like, "Why'd you do it that way?" If you're wiring this,
It'll still be-
I have the right thing for this. I have the widget that can go on the other widget for this.
It'll be
thing.
quicker for me to just fix what Matt does than for me to just do it all from scratch.
Fair enough. I can live with that. All right. I don't think I have too much else.
Okay.
Are we done?
I think so.
Outro.
Outroduction.
Time for the outro. I'm trying to figure something out that's like a good outro all the time. I mean, oh yeah, like, comment, subscribe. We're amazing.
Our
Tell all your friends. Let's get this baby up to 100 subscribers.
We'll do 100.
You got to have goals, people.
Yeah.
Little goals.
Start with 100.
Little goals equal big goals. So we're at 25. Let's get to 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm skipping 50.
Yeah.
Let's get to 100. You want to talk about self-control issues. You young people, you need to learn how to calm down a little bit. Slow down. Take it easy. Oh, it's the phone's fault? That's like saying, oh, so it's the caramel's fault. It's the caramel's fault that I'm fat.
That's what the old people say.
Yeah.
He's on his phone.
Always on these phones.
When you're always on your
Yeah, that's because everything in the world is on my phone.
Imagine
All the
having a
information,
conversation
maps, everything. It's not my fault.
You're a victim.
I'm not a victim.
Back to the outro, because that certainly wasn't one.
No. Here's what we could do. We could put Indy in the back of the 55, pointing the camera out the back, and then we could do a burnout.
That's not an outro.
That's the outro. It's just us doing a burnout. Here's what you do.
It's too cold out for that.
Get Paulie to put a concrete pad out back.
You know, he's going to put a concrete pad out there, but then he's going to cover it in pavers. So before it gets covered in pavers,
We're going to do some burnouts back there. Something. Something.
we could put some lines underneath it and then know they're always there.
Yeah.
See, that's fun stuff.
Yep.
This is still not an outro.
Bye. No.
The outro is going to be me saying, this is not an outro.
Yeah.
This is not an outro.
Yeah, this is not an outro, and then just cut it right there.
That's not an outro.
Yeah.
I have nothing relevant to say. So like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, tell everybody. I swear we're going to have more stuff that's going to make you really interested in what we're doing. It's kind of tough because, you know,
I'm too busy
we're
working.
getting there.
If I had a film guy
And I'm
girl.
going to make it happen. Okay, folks? So appreciate you watching. And that's all I got. Bye from the Kelly compound.